It's me again. Morning. Wasn't expecting to get some more airtime, but there you go. That's been really thin on the grain for people to do daily devotionals, so let's encourage you a lot to get some recording done, because you don't want to see my face all the time, do you? So here's a little one of encouragement, something to think about maybe, because you got gifts, God-given gifts. You may have heard other people say about this. I should hope so by now. But we've all got gifts. Some of us use them a lot more than others, it would appear. And we're not all as lucky as Jesus, because he had the full Pokédex when it came to gifts, didn't he? He really did. But, he did pass them on to us, so we ought to use them, really, I think. And it's not calling for everyone to be like Shane or John or whoever and do these amazing, great big preachers on a Sunday. But you could do 3 minutes on here, just something that is on your heart. Because as I say, we're all getting these gifts, and it's hard to use them sometimes, but because you don't think you've got one. Heck, I didn't think I could do these, because I don't do this kind of thing. I don't do the reading and all the big note taking and trying to convey my thoughts over to others. But it certainly felt the last few weeks that God's given me something to say to a wider audience this time. So sorry. But you get the odd message back, and how it's meant a slightly different thing to some folk. They've heard this story in the Bible a million times, and the way you've said it at a certain time, maybe for them, it's meant something different, and they've understood it differently, and it's really made it real. And that's God given one of us lot something that we need to act on. Because if God gives you a word and you don't share it, you're going to miss out on a blessing, and somebody else will get it. And blessings are good. Also, I think the more you exercise your gifts, the more chance you're going to activate a power up, and you're going to get to do more things, and it's quite a buzz, really. And you don't have to use all the big fancy words in one of these videos, and all the old English stuff with thys, thous, and therefores, and thuses. Put it in real language, and that'll be all right. That's all we need. And also Google things. Google's great. You can Google Bible gifts, for example, and it comes up with 1 Corinthians 12, 8-10. Now, I sounded really good then, didn't I? But it tells us all about a nice little list of them. You got wisdom, miracles, prophecy, knowing the difference between good and bad spirits, speaking in tongues as well as interpret them. There's other places in the Bible as well, which Google will tell you more about. But if you can't remember them all like me, then that's fine. But it just sounds good. Anyway, what else have I got written down here? But as I say, the more you actually try these gifts out and put them to the test, if God's given you something to say to folk or do, the more it's going to grow inside you, and you'll be able to show it to others more. And yeah, I think it'll kind of radiate out of you more, and it's quite a buzz, it really is. The kids are still getting freaked out with coming downstairs and seeing me reading several Bibles and making notes, and I've never done that. You can look at my GCSE results for that one. Not a chance. But something's obviously changed, and it may well be short-lived. Or who knows, I could be the next J. John. Wouldn't that be nice? And if you don't know J. John, go and Google him as well. He's brilliant. But anyway, I just want to give you guys a bit of encouragement to look up the gifts and see which ones, I don't know, move you slightly inside, because that could be the next one you need to exercise a bit more. And let's face it, you don't know if you can walk on water if you stay in the boat. So, put your big boy pants on, step out, get out of the comfort zone, and see what happens. And the growth can be quite something. It's cool. It's okay. It's safe. It's God's goddess. If it's from God, we're safe. So, yeah, it might sound a bit weird to you when you're talking in front of a camera where it's just you looking back, but that's safer than being at the front of the church looking at all you lot. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. Anyway, give it a go. I'd like to see what some of you guys have got to say, because, as I say, we all paint a different picture, even though it looks the same. And don't worry that you might think, I'm just not really cut out for this. Who did Jesus choose to be his disciples when he was down here? Because he didn't go into the synagogues, and he didn't find all the holier-than-thou folk. He went for fishermen and tax collectors and that kind of people, let's say. And they learnt from the ground up. And they actually walked with him and saw his gifts firsthand. And they still messed up. But they carried on trying. And they got pretty good at it, some of them, by all accounts. So, yeah, let's have a good next few weeks of some new faces on here. Because I reckon you guys have got something cool to say. Righto, have a great day. And, yeah, let's see what we got. Ta-da.